let me fucking. Let me just like. I want a German suplex like everyone.
German. Russian leg sweep.
Okay, Twitch is up. Bum bum. Gotta see Facebook. Okay, there's Facebook.
Russian leg sweep.
Woo!
Yeah, I don't need to hear that again. Fuck.
Woo.
Okay.
Woo!
Shut the fuck up. Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Relic Hunters. I have no announcements for today, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass it over to Josh.
Well, hello everybody. I have an announcement. So my announcements for the day. We're actually going to start off with next week is no Relic Hunters because today is actually our mid-season finale. Woo! So be prepared for some emotional damage.
Oh.
But yeah, no Relic Hunters next week. We're taking a week off and then we'll be back the following week. I am gonna take a moment to extend condolences and all thoughts and prayers go out to both of the helicopter crashes today. That we lost Kobe, 7 others, and his daughter, and we also lost 30 Marines and 1 sailor. So I'm just gonna say, sad day. Like accidents happen, but we keep trucking. Relic Hunters is gonna be fun tonight. Also, thank everybody for tuning in every week, making us as successful as we are, because we could be dragging dirt. And we're not, so we're actually doing really good and able to stay happy and get art and everything else done. But on that note, I hope everybody's ready. Keep in mind, and I'm going to warn all my players right now, you still, from the large donation you received earlier in the season, you still have an instant kill, and you still have 1 spin.
Yeah, see, I always forget about those.
Yep, you have 1 spin and 1 instant kill. Which the instant kill you cannot kill certain enemies.
Instant kill Zebus.
You can't instant kill Zebus.
Oh, piss.
No, if you use the instant kill, it may take a large hunk off of him, but it will not instant kill.
Oh, fuck, I'll take that. Shit, I'm saving it.
It's not an insta kill DM.
Huh? It's an instant kill against daily bosses, not against
Jamie
the
is just going to
overall.
use it on the first guy that annoys him.
It has to be a that could be one of your own teammates. It has
I swear to God, if I get insta killed, I will fucking
It has
lose
to
my
be a
shit.
group. It has to be a group. It's not even minority. It has to be a what you gonna call it. Everybody
Unanimous
has to vote.
decision?
Yeah, unanimous. There we go. I would have mispronounced it, so I'm glad you took over. On that note, we're going to roll that beautiful beat.
Shut the fuck up!
Throughout the years, many have fallen protecting this world, hunting what we now call relics. These relics give special powers and forms to those who wield them. Now, a new force has appeared to protect us. The relics have chosen new warriors to save their existence. They are the Relic Hunters.
Shazam, we're back.
You unmute myself.
Okay, did you say, Josh, did you mute yourself, bud?
Yeah, I did. I had to burp. And
I was
didn't
about
wanna
to
burp.
say, I'm like, Josh, hello?
I had to brick.
You had a brick?
Brick.
Oh, so you got bird?
Okay, so from last week, we're not going to start off with the whole group because we actually have to catch up with one person that got nabbed from the limo carriage shape-shifting thing by a mysterious, stronger than Zebus person thing. I did tell you guys you all know. So we're going to start off with that. Keep in mind that everybody else, other than Mogar, is on the way back to the pyramid. Keep that in mind for whenever we do catch up with you guys here shortly after this conversation. So, Mogar, to preface, you got thrown out the windshield. So you've been decently damaged. You're hurt a little bit.
You got fucked.
And then you blacked out. That's all that happened. You were sitting. You were actually sitting next to Jamie because they gave up their seat to sit next to you for some odd reason. And then wink wink. And then the limo hit Zebus. You went through the front windshield and got nabbed by a mysterious figure, and that's where we're starting our episode. So, Mogar, you wake up, slowly open your eyes, and around you see sticks, and it looks like you're in kind of like a wooden house. Very kind of run down. Looks like you can see out one of the windows. It looks like you're in a very heavily wooded area, and you're just waking up. So what do you want to do?
Slowly just gonna get up, hold my head, look around. Do I see anything else as soon as I open my eyes?
Looking around the house, you see a person kind of hunched over in the corner, and he looks like he's messing with something on a counter. He's wearing what looks like tattered jean shorts, like a red plaid kind of torn up shirt.
Okay. Just gonna. Hello?
Oh, you're awake. This figure turns around, and since you have watched the first season of the Relic Hunters, you would recognize this person. This person looks like you would recognize this person, but you thought he died. This is Talbot.
I'd be like, Talbot?
You know me?
Yeah, kinda.
Rest. Sit down. Don't worry your brain too much. Rest.
What happened?
Things. Just rest. You're slightly hurt. So, and he walks over to you, and literally he grabs your lower jaw, and basically force feeds you a spoonful of some form of liquid that is disgusting tasting. Roll me a d6. 2. You immediately feel super nauseous and woozy. You haven't passed out, and you don't throw up, but you feel really bad all of a sudden.
What was that?
Oh, I think it's healing potion, but I don't know if I mixed the things correctly. I've been out here for a while, and just tearing up things. I don't usually have visitors.
Oh. You sure you mixed it right?
Nope. I've got questions for you, though, as soon as you stop coughing and being a little bitch.
Yeah. Shoot.
One out of the other. Shoot? Oh, you mean ask the question. He goes back over and he starts messing with other stuff. He's like, so, your team, what do they know about the pyramid you guys have been staying And he gets really serious in tone of voice.
Yeah. So Laura's finally just gonna like try to shake everything off, compose himself. So everything that we've known so far is that Jason created the tower or pyramid, and it's siphoning off of creation energy.
And he just breathes a sigh. This is a lot easier than I thought it would be. What do you know of Zeta systems?
Very, very little. I know that they have their hand in a bunch of different businesses, tech, and one of the top people of the company is actually on our team.
Who?
Jamie.
The son?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man. I knew you were the naive one of the bunch, but damn, this is way too easy. He turns around and you see, and like he had been fiddling over there, and you see what looks like a stake in his hand. He goes, thought I was gonna actually have to use this. He tosses it on the counter. All right, I got one more question for you. Who are you closest with on your team?
Before I answer that, can I ask you a question?
Depends.
How'd you live?
He immediately, like, without you even blinking, is at your throat and just has you by the throat. I'm not answering that. And he squeezes, and you feel tightness around your throat. Now answer my question.
Okay, you kind of didn't have to do that, but all right. Let me down, please.
No. Answer. He loosens slightly so you can talk.
Oh. Really, I'm not close with anyone. I'm trying to be, but it's really hard at this time right now. I
Looks
lost
like-
my mother, and I just found out who my real dad was. So,
Oh.
I'm going through a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's horny fuck. He literally takes you and throws you, and you go through a door, and you land in a room, and you were now in a room just off the way, just off the, and around you see jars of heads of random creatures, and it looks like a collection of sorts.
What kind of mad
No
scientist?
questions.
It wasn't a question, it was rhetorical.
Then why'd you ask it?
Talbot, do you not know what a rhetorical question is?
It's something you shouldn't ask because it's rhetorical.
Never mind. Oh, my head hurts. When is this potion supposed to kick in?
Potion, you're already healed. You're still gonna feel pain.
Alright. You must have... Never mind.
He literally walks through the door and looks at all his trophies and looks at you. He's like, so, are you becoming one of my prized collections, or are you headed back to the pyramid?
Pyramid preferably, please.
Alright. Then I have one job for you. Don't tell anyone what you've spoken of here. Trust me,
Spoken
I
of
hear
what?
a little bit of everything.
Spoken of what?
Good. And he smiles, and as he smiles, you see like wolf fangs just smiling directly at you, and he grabs you again by the throat and goes, "All right, good night." And as he twists, you pass out. All right, back to everybody else. uh, um, out of game real quick. I hope someone got the movie reference that I was referencing with all the heads and jars. It's actually an Ice-T movie, but that's all I'm gonna say until after. But back in game. Everybody is riding on the seahorse headed back to the pyramid. You all just saw Joe take off helmet and disintegrate. Basically follow the skeleton. And you guys are riding on the seahorse. You guys see in a little bit of the distance the pyramid come into view. This is everybody but Mogar. You guys see the pyramid come into view, and the seahorse kind of drops down and stops probably about 50, I'd say 50, 60 feet away from the pyramid, and neighs for you to get off.
I'll hop off.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to kind of pat it and get off.
Okay. Keep in mind, Jackie and Zakar, you guys are morphed. You guys were still morphed when you hopped on the black seahorse, giant seahorse. Jamie, what are you doing?
I'll hop off, why not?
Okay. As you hop off, all of you hear a rumbling in the distance.
Were we able to discern which direction it would possibly be coming from, or?
Yeah, it would be coming from behind you.
I will.
So technically
Shit.
that'd be north. I'm gonna say you guys are coming
Ooh.
from north.
Well,
Oh shit.
trying to clear my damn throat. Fuck. Well, I wasn't talking the entire time we were doing the Mogar segment, and then it's like, okay, time to talk. I was like,
Time to talk. Bye.
I'm going to stare in the general direction of where the rumblings coming from.
I'm
Okay.
gonna turn around and look too.
Anybody else?
I'll turn as well.
Okay. What about you, Jackie? Are you turning?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys are turning around, you see a large black looming cloud headed towards you.
Well, that can't be good.
Oh,
Ooh,
great.
Xander. It's a storm. Look at that.
Oh
Yes,
wow.
do the whooshy thing. Make it go away.
Good job.
Doing the whooshy thing.
I'm still morphed, right?
No, you had demorphed.
Oh,
'Cause
did
you
I?
specifically told me you demorphed before hopping on the seahorse.
Okay.
Alright, so as the black cloud gets closer fairly quickly, and you get the rumbling gets a little bit obviously closer and a little bit louder, and then you guys hear another sound coming from. You guys are basically facing north, so coming from the west, so to your left.
Okay.
This noise is a howling.
That doubly can't be good.
This does not look very good for us right now, comrades. I do believe we should be cautious.
Anybody? I was gonna say, is anybody responding or just letting him kind of talk?
I would say we get going in addition to being cautious.
I want to get into the comms. Kowalski, any readings on this?
Readings on what?
Check the monitors on the outside.
But you hear clicking. There's a black cloud and a howling wolf. Wolf! Woo!
Kowalski, what is it?
He doesn't respond.
Alright, looks like communications have gone dark. Just what we needed.
Not dark, wolf!
Oh, a wolf? What kind of wolf?
Kowalski sounds terrified, by the way. As all of this is going on, the wolf from the west lands next to you, and it is a giant red wolf looking vehicle. And it lands, the door opens, and Mogar is tossed out. Mogar, roll me a d6.
Oh,
You land and you're awake. Like you hit and then it kind of jars you awake.
In response,
Freedom!
it was in response. I'm going to, as he's being tossed out, I'm going to run over to his general direction.
You're gonna run. Okay, run
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
Mogar. Yeah, that's fine. All right. As Mogar gets tossed out, the gentleman Talbot in the vehicle looks out and goes, "Good thing I'm not fighting today." And he pulls the hatch up on the wolf, and the wolf goes to take off.
Goes to take off, or is it taking off?
It goes to take off. Does anybody want to do anything at the moment? Xander, you look like you want to do something.
No, I'm perplexed at the moment.
Well, considering he just threw Mogar out, and we learned saw Mogar getting kidnapped not even just a couple hours ago.
And keep in mind that Zebus said the person that needed to talk to Mogar was stronger than himself.
That
in mind as well.
I'm gonna regret doing this. I'm going to say not so fast, and I'm going to jump over. If I'm running in the path of Mogar's in my way, I'm going to jump over him. If not, I'm going to rally transition. And I had to remember this. I had to remember this call sign. Oh fuck! Does anybody remember what it was for Aku? I can't remember.
So before you actually get to start morphing, can I do a kick up and just go, wait, no?
He's already morphed. He's just transitioned.
Yeah.
Kick up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Before you transition.
You can kip up, yes. So
Okay.
now's the car. Make a roll real quick.
Okay. Let's say in 5, but
You have control. If you roll low, I was going to say you just mowed him over. But since you rolled high enough, you have control to. You can either stop, go around him, or try to hop over.
well, I have my hand on my morpher, and I'm going to like skid to a halt. What do you mean stop?
That was actually a good guy.
But he
He
kidnapped
saved me.
you. How can he be good guy if he kidnapped you?
Not all
He said-
kidnappings are bad.
Nobody's asking you, Jamie.
It's true.
He saved me and he healed me. I don't know what happened. We were in a limo 1 second. I woke up and he saved me.
Well, if you can't tell, we have a dark cloud coming towards us, so you might want to speed this story up just a little bit, comrade.
We'll talk about him later. Let's focus on this dark cloud
so-
that's coming towards us.
So has anything shifted in that time frame of us talking with the dark cloud?
Yes, that's what I was rolling for.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you guys heard it.
Yeah, I did. That's why I was like,
As you guys are talking, or basically as you guys are having this small conversation, the wolf ship has taken off, but the dark cloud has intercepted, and it hits the wolf ship, causing the wolf ship to dive and explode. What was that, right?
If he's supposed to be stronger than
I said
Zebus
no.
or what have you, that shouldn't have gotten rid of him, right?
What are you guys talking about?
Oh yeah, you've been missing. Oh boy, have we got a story for you. But that will have to wait for another time. I think we are about to fight a unsavory company.
The dark cloud dissipates, and from the dark cloud, standing in midair, floating in midair, is I just had it written down. Where the heck did it go? There we go. Is Ray Raven.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Ray Raven
But,
is
It's the
sorry,
child
go ahead.
of
Is
Ryan Ryder.
child of Elvira, yes.
You say that, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, we did meet her before, didn't we?
Yes.
She tried to
Yes.
skewer me. I remember.
Yes, she did.
oh,
She tried to straight up kill me. It's not the first time. She wasn't the first, and I doubt she'll be the last.
Alright, Zakar, you look like you were about to say or do something.
I'm trying to remember that scenario. The skewering.
It's what got Zeba stabbed in the neck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why Zebus is out of commission.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
No, not Zebus.
Felix.
Felix.
Oh yeah, Felix.
Okay, so she's the one who like pretty much is Felix.
Yes.
Okay.
Steward, Felix, and Jamie.
Sorry, my brain is everywhere, guys.
Yeah, and I just followed your lead. I'm like, shit.
It was just the last name that I remember hearing, short of Ray Raven, because I don't think I would get him confused.
Ray.
It's okay.
Oh god.
Well, isn't it the person that hurt your butler, Jamie?
I think so.
And
Can
also
we go?
tried to kill you?
Yes. Once again, can we leave? Do we have to stay here?
No, we're going to stay. We're going to fight.
The
Oh, I
pyramid
thought
is
she
in
was
front
the
of
good guy, or whatever.
She's kind of blocking your way in between you guys and the pyramid, but she's up in the air. She's more paying attention to the downed wolf ship that she just took out.
You know, I've been waiting all season to use this in particular. So Zakar is going to cup his hands around his mouth. Why don't you fucking come down here?
She immediately takes her attention from the wreckage and goes, more important matters.
My fist is more important.
Then shove it up your ass. And she flies down to the wreckage.
Okay, so now I'm going to really transition.
Okay. Mogard's not stopping this time.
Relic transition, the hunt is on. Shadow of Time Relic unleashed. Alright, Aku, let's go! I'm going to stab the swords into the ground and then Shadow Burst Propulsion!
Are you skiing again?
Yep.
Yes! Wow.
Well, I'm not doing the motions. I'm just zoom. Just you.
You gotta do it at least once to get that.
Okay, fine. Okay, a couple times. Fine. Okay, I'll go with that.
Oh, I love it.
He's not gonna go alone. The hunt is on. Relic of the Cowabunga.
Wow. You now have a shell on your back.
The hunt is on. LA Noir Relic unleash. That's all you're getting. Sorry.
Bang bang. I don't know. I just get a pub. Alright. Wow. Sorry. My entire mind is flabbergasted right now.
Oh, you're good.
So as you're skiing towards the wreckage and Ray Raven, you get closer and you see that Ray Raven has now basically went inside the wreckage and she's pulling someone out.
Oof.
Xander and Jackie, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna shoot one of my guns,
Okay.
and hopefully I can ride whatever.
It's like a
You know,
sparrow.
out of it.
You're gonna fire and you're gonna go. I was gonna say it becomes the horse again. So your general whenever you fire is gonna become a horse. So you're able to ride your ethereal horse. Xander, what are you doing?
I'm going to morph.
Here?
The hunt is on. Disaster relic. Eruption. Blast.
Wow.
And then once I want to see if I can communicate with Jason,
With Jason?
the owner, the one in the coin.
Oh, that Jason.
That
Okay, I was like,
Jason.
Wait, what? Okay, go ahead.
Jason, can you hear me?
Nothing.
Couldn't
Brian
shut up when I
hates
first got this thing. Hello, is anybody there?
Still nothing.
Okay, well I'm gonna stay on the defense then.
You're just gonna stand and watch all this?
In defense. At the
Okay,
ready.
in defense. All right, Jamie, I'm gonna get to you as a car. I just gotta make
No.
sure everybody else, because you're gonna be closer. So,
You're fine.
all right, Jamie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start heading the way towards the grass. If she's gonna kill me, fucking bring it.
Like walking or running?
Running.
Okay, Mogar, what are you doing?
I was gonna like try to gain some distance as fast as I can, so I'm gonna be like running at full speed, taking the staff, stabbing it on the ground, kind of like how I did the first time we fought, and just trying to like launch myself.
Are
as
you
far as I
gonna
can.
Are you gonna shell spin? If anybody
no.
has seen the old Ninja Turtles, they'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Kyle, I don't know if you do, because back in the they stuck all all the limbs inside and spin on their shell to basically whip as fast as they can
To
towards the direction.
flip. It says. To flip. The action of flipping.
Would I?
That was creepy.
Internally-
I'm sorry.
What?
Would my character internally know this now?
Sure. I'll say yeah.
Then
You've
okay,
been
yeah, I'll
you've
do
been
it.
using it more than your regular relic, so
Yeah, so yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
okay. So you're gonna shell spin. So basically, you're inside your shell spinning in the direction of.
Don't hurl.
Okay, that made it even better.
So Zakar, you make it to the ship wreckage, and you see Ray Raven dragging, like I said, a body out.
Okay, so is it all flatland, or are there any hills or anything?
No, it's for the most part it's pretty flat. It's like forested
Okay.
area
Okay.
for the most part.
Okay, so upon entering the immediate area where Ray and the ship is, so I would have clear sight of Ray and the body that she's pulling out, correct?
Yes.
I will skid to a stop, like come to like a, you know, like whenever snowboarders stop and they do like that side turn shit.
You
No.
trying to kick up grass.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that was like a combat thing, you know. Just, I mean, you know.
Just
Yes,
as a thing.
that is fine, and you see a little bit of sparks.
Then I'm going to lift up my swords, and then I'm going to stand in an attack stance. Exactly what do you plan on doing with that person?
She turns to you with the person still in tow. Get rid of him.
What do you mean, get rid of him?
He's not exactly a good guy.
Well, neither are you.
Who's determining that?
Well, you are correct. Good and evil is subjective. And that's the thing. Subjectively, you are bad to me.
Interesting. And then she turns back to the body that she's holding. She basically pays you no mind.
I'm going to extend like one arm pointing the shadow blade at her. Don't move.
About that time, Jamie and Mogar get there, and Jackie. So the only one left back a little ways is Xander. All of you kind of get there. She turns you. She feels you kind of point your sword at her because they're not flaming swords. She turns her head away. With everybody except Xander, roll me a d6.
4?
6, 4,
Oh.
4. Okay, so everybody sees this except Xander. So you would all see as she's turning back around, like she's still got a hold of the person. Obviously, Mogar, you would know this person. You just talked to him. And it's Talbot, and Talbot immediately moves. You all see the movement of Talbot, but she doesn't. Obviously, she's got her head turned towards you guys. Immediately, Talbot pulls up and swipes.
Oof. Wait, I thought they were both supposed to be the good guys. No? Nobody? Alright.
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I believe Jamie was asking they were both supposed to be the good guys.
Okay, I thought you were asking Josh directly, not.
I
Yeah,
Okay,
I thought
okay.
so too, and then yeah.
Oh.
It's all good. It's all good. Continue.
Nope. I thought they were both supposed to be the good guys.
Well, seeing how Zebus did say that the person that took Mogar was stronger than him.
Strength
Wait,
does
what?
not equal bad.
Yes, apparently that man is supposed to be stronger than our greatest enemy.
So,
He knows Zebus?
as
Apparently.
you all, what do you want to say, Jackie, real quick?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, there's somebody bigger and badder than Zebus.
All right. As you say, as you guys are having this brief discussion, Talbot has swiped up, and literally you see Ray Raven drop Talbot and clutch face, and you see blood fly.
Okay, I'm about
Now,
to do
she
some.
falls to the ground. Like,
Well-
and they scream.
I'm just gonna cup my hands and go, that's for Felix.
She is literally like bleeding on the ground.
And I don't see any of this.
You're too far back. You probably would have heard the screech of her in pain, but that's probably all you would have, because
Okay.
them would have blocked
At that point, I would run towards.
it. Okay. Are you? How are you? Are you just gonna like forest run, or?
No.
Run, Forrest, run.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, anybody want to or anybody want to do anything after seeing her fall to the ground? And Talbot is now standing up, and you all can see he is not just a person now. He actually he's a werewolf, and he's probably about 8 to 9 foot tall.
I'm
Kind of
going.
picturing like Fenrir.
I kind of am too.
Basically.
I'm going to internally reflect and talk to Aku. Is there anything that you have in your arsenal of magistrate that can put up against this lycanthrope? Size manipulation, can you do that?
Nope, not for you. I can do it for me and just look scary.
Well, that's going to help us right now.
Maybe I can scare him.
No one else can see you but me, that's the whole point here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I got an idea.
Uh-oh.
And you see him disappear because
Okay.
you're having an internal monologue, but
Yeah.
and he disappears from your sight, and you feel a darkness kind of envelop.
Ooh. Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say for now, and when you do stuff, it will implement. That's all I'll say.
Okay, so I'm still in attack stance. Like, even though Mogar stated that he's, quote, a good guy, the fact that he transformed into this beast, I've never seen anything like that.
That's true.
So now, going back to the whole subjective thing, now I'm thinking that he is evil. Because, well, yeah.
Right.
He's evil. I'm evil. We're all evil.
And so, I don't know these people, fam. I don't know them.
I feel.
So now I have one sword pointed at the bloody raven and one pointed at Talbot. Yeah, freaking like.
I had to like torque my arm to get.
I see that. I saw that.
Ogar, you're the expert. Which one are we punching?
Talbot saved me. That's who the big man is right now. By the way, he's the werewolf.
Gathered that, but thank you.
He was Brian's second guardian? Yeah.
Don't know who Ryan is. Can we hurry this along?
First.
We're all waving the one finger.
I'm not.
Talbot was Ryan's original guardian.
Oh, I'm thinking of out of game. I'm thinking of
Yeah, Leon.
yeah, Leon. There we go.
Kings of Leon.
This is,
I'm like,
this
who's
is how. By the way, everybody watching on screen and everything, Talbot does have a bio on Scabbard.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn more about Talbot, or at least what he used to.
Oh, damn.
So I'm gonna be like, all right, that was Ryan's first guardian. He was Red Relic Hunter. And he pretty much just took out the person that caused us pain within our group. So I'm still gonna say Ray Raven.
Still here on the
About right after he makes the explanation, Xavier, you get or Xander, sorry.
Xavier.
Damn, hi Charles.
Professor X, my dude.
And so I now
He
see,
rolls up in a wheelchair. Come on,
I-
fire!
I now see Ray on the ground and 9-foot werewolf.
Yeah, yes. Yes, you do.
Okay.
You see all of this.
Well then, I'm going to channel and try to remember what I saw with the near hunters, and I'm going to take my tridax, and I'm going to say tectonic shift, and I'm going to slam the tridax into the ground
Oh shit.
towards Talbot.
Alright.
Now-
Before you do that, I am going to tell you your tridax. You know how the center always changes to something new. It is now in the center. It looks in the shape of an anvil, but it's long ways where the point is kind of.
Okay, so question. I know you're sending it. I know this ability is being sent towards him, Ryan. But this is a vibration move. So are we gonna feel this shit? Because you're just boom. So is it like AOE straight line skill shot? Like
It's called tectonic shift.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
It shifts.
Okay.
Everything. Yeah.
Okay.
I
In
just imagine a wave of like.
yeah. In response to that, I'm going to shoot up into the air with like, I guess like shoot like a pillar of darkness beneath me to propel myself up. I don't know how this is gonna work. Because you gave me
I would do it in front of the team.
oh in front of the team.
I
Okay.
would. Yeah, so I would.
You're gonna try to step in front of the team and just come
Uh-huh.
down.
Yep.
Okay.
And try to channel it only towards Talbot if
Roll,
possible.
roll me 2d6.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna wait this out. I'm gonna.
Alright. As you do this, Talbot looks at all of you. You guys have basically just been sitting there talking after he slashed. His ship got blown up, and he's gonna look at all of you before you, as you're getting ready to basically bring down the hammer.
Is that 2 wins?
That's an 11.
Oh.
Yeah. He does this, or if he like lines them up like that, that's usually the two different numbers. So Talbot looks down at what he has just done to Ray Raven, looks all at you. Was she your friend?
Nope.
I don't believe so.
Now she's a bitch.
He looks visibly like, what the hell? And then he's Xander, he sees you basically go to slam. He goes, well, she's not your friend, then why am I? And he basically, you see him just anger, completely. His eyes red out. If you guys are out of game real quick, if you guys remember Talbot, you're not your characters, but you as players. Talbot loves to fight.
Yep.
Even the old Talbot,
He
he
sure
was
does.
mad at Drac
Yep.
because Drac decided to take Frank's side and try to talk and not kill, at the time, Lord Von Helsing right off the bat. He loves to fight. He will take a fight any day of the week.
Yes,
So, Xander, you rolled an 11.
Yeah.
The ground starts to shake,
Oh motherfucker.
dropping at least one die every roll. That does not hit him because as he sees it coming, he jumps into the air, and you see him whip out his like both his hands, and 2 axes form in his hand, and he goes to come down on you, Xander.
Oh.
Please roll me 2d6. This is gonna hurt.
Damn.
Is it too late for a reaction?
You all can have a reaction.
So I see this.
We'll start with Zakar.
So I see a giant wolf man descending upon my fucking teammate like a coked out banshee. Okay.
Like a coked out banshee.
All right. So with I'm gonna take away the sword that's pointed at Ray. I'm gonna look back at Mogar for a brief second. I thought you said he was a friendly, and then I'm going to turn back and
It was provoked!
oh shit, what did I have? skip me for a moment. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do.
Okay, I'm gonna go on my screen. Mogar.
I want to jump in front of Xander in the way of Talbot and throw out my arms and just go, Ryan's alive!
You have a shell. Are you sure you want to throw out your arms?
Yeah.
Just out of the
He says.
Okay.
alive.
Okay. I was giving you the chance, but okay. Roll me 2d6 then, Mogar. Jamie, what are you doing?
I'm going to fall back a little bit and put up my shield.
Okay. Question, Jamie. I've got to ask this. Since you can project your shield, are you just projecting it around yourself or around the entire party?
The way
here
you
we
had
go.
explained to me, it was like a Reinhardt shield, so
Yeah, you can't.
it
But
should be
that's-
stuck to my arm from what I understand.
No, it projects from your gun. So you can fire and create a temporary shield away from it.
Yeah, no, just me.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
Everybody-
he's not there to protect anybody.
Well,
I'm just making sure. Jackie.
Whenever you get injured, you can fall back behind the shield. It's whatever.
I'm gonna do.
But not before.
I'm gonna
I
jump
think you
up
could.
and hopefully land in front of Xander.
Okay, so you're going to be standing right next to Turtles in a Half Shell over here.
Yeah.
To the boat.
And I'm gonna.
Turtle power.
Then go ahead and roll me 2d6.
Okay.
That's for defense. What did you roll, Mogar?
9.
9? Alright. Zakar, go ahead. Is
Okay.
enough time to think?
Yeah, so that darkness feeling that Aku placed upon me, has anything changed at all? Like, do I feel any different?
You still feel a little like you feel empowered, but that's about it. And Aku, you can't hear Aku.
Fuck. Okay, so as it is right now, it's Xander, Jackie, Mogar, and then Jamie behind, right?
Yep. Jamie's just off to the side. Shielded.
Just like have fun. Good job, go team.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. Sorry that I'm holding this up. I'm trying to think of the best course of action here. Fuck it. I'm gonna go with my original instinct. I am going to get a running start, and I am going to jump through the air with one leg extended, and I'm going to shout, "Strike of the Dragon!"
Ow! Shit! I knocked off on my VP. You said strike of the dragon.
Yeah, that's a Bruce Lee
Alright.
reference, FYI.
Yes. As you do, please roll me 2d6.
Fuck yeah, I want to drop
Are
kick this
you-
werewolf out of the
Are
fucking
you
air.
striking towards him, where he's going to be, or around your teammate?
So he's arcing through the air. I'm going to try to get there as fast as possible to catch him mid-air, trying to.
Okay, roll me 2d6.
Oh, don't let me get the Elvira rolls. This is important to me.
That's expressly when the Elvira rolls happen.
A 5 and a 6.
Nice, so 11. So we've got a 5, a 9, a 10, and 11. Okay. Let's see what he does.
57.
One.
You just
two.
hear an avalanche of D6.
Oh, I've already rolled this while
Just
you
like-
were talking.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What?
Okay, check the chat, Josh. Damn it.
I will give you an opportunity in just a moment. Who did
Oh,
that?
that was David.
Thank you, David.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
No.
I can't see what it
For
was,
those,
but
for
it
those
is
that don't have the chat, what just happened?
Davers 20 has redeemed. Zakar has to try to make a food weapon.
Kill me.
Not now!
Oh, damn it.
Trevor, this is what happens when you make weird
Alright.
things on your channel.
I know, but I love it. I hate it.
So, as all of you were standing there, okay, so I'm going to explain this. He rolled higher knowledge, by the way.
Excuse me.
Do you want to know what his roll is?
No.
Not really.
Oh, I just popped it.
3, 6, 9.
He rolled a 55.
I was close.
Yes. Anyway. Okay, so Jackie, can everybody still hear me? I didn't sit on the mic. Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So Jackie and Mogar are basically sitting there defensively. Xander has struck the ground and missed, and Zakar is flying through the air. Zakar, you do connect. Okay? And it will reduce it by 10. I will give it that. Because you rolled an 11.
Oh.
So as you fly through the air, you focus. As
It's not gonna focus, baby.
as you fly through the air, you catch him about right in the hip. He's coming down, you catch him in the hip.
Mhm.
He just keeps on trucking. You hit, and you bounce off. As you land, I'll say you land on your feet. As you land on your feet, the darkness inside of you, the feeling of extra, called extra.
Yeah.
The feeling of extra, it feels like it's swelled a little bit. It feels a little bit more abrasive. There we go.
I'm starting to feel. So am I starting to feel a little angrier or?
More antsy than angry. Like it's a very odd feeling. You feel
like
like
okay.
ADHD.
Ooh.
Like you can't sit still.
Okay.
As
Okay.
he's coming down,
Thank you. That's a good explanation. Okay.
As he's coming down, Mogar, you could have probably saved most of the team, but sadly, you didn't buckle in your shell. So as he comes down, he hits all three of you, mainly Xander, but he does hit all three of you, and you guys take...
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, I have a feeling.
It's gonna hurt a lot, my guy.
God, I dropped one dice a turn, you think?
Ooh, I'm scared, I'll be honest with you. Oh, you heard that mountain of dice go? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Please let it be all ones. Please let it be all be ones.
No, there's several sixes.
I
Oh.
was gonna stuck to beat you guys.
Damn. Okay. Alright. That just fucking happened.
Okay, you all... this is gonna hurt. Luckily, Zakar, you didn't try to defend, because all of you take 47 damage.
Okay, now time out. You said Talbot healed me. How much did he heal me?
Full heal.
Oh, thank the Lord. Oh. Question: what is the minimum for keeping a morse?
That's what I'm getting ready to
But Josh, I'm gonna message you. I got a question.
yeah, go ahead and message.
George, where are you?
This is all
You said 47?
yes, 47 damage.
Oh, that hurt.
That was almost as painful sounding as when I fell out that fucking car.
Jamie and Zakar, you guys are untouched. And I just got the medium shift hit.
Oh, that 37.
Not yet.
That's where Jamie ends up on a regular fight.
A
like,
big
fuck you,
fat L is what it is.
Alright, so everybody's health, well, the people that were damaged, the health is as follows. Yes. Xander, your health is at... Got math.
It should be 31.
Yes. Okay, 30. Yes, that's 31. Mogar, yours is 32 because you literally only have one more health than Xander. And
No, I have 84.
Yes,
Xander
I have
has 83.
But I already had taken 5 damage and didn't heal since the last battle.
Yes. And
So I should be at 37.
he took 5 damage.
No. If he was at
Oh,
full
he
health,
did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. My bad. Yes, you're at 30 seconds. I apologize.
No, you're good.
All right. And Jackie, you are at really low. You are
What?
That's
You're
my
at
favorite
really
number.
low.
be at 26. My math is correct. Yes. All right. I'm just trying to keep this out. I'm sorry. Things fluctuate. So, as he strikes, you two do not demorph, but you guys are all basically thrown back at least, I'd say probably about 15, 20 feet.
Can I-
Does anybody smack into my shield?
Do what?
Does anyone smack into my shield?
No, because you guys were more in a line than in a horizontal line than a vertical. So Zakar is behind the giant werewolf. Jamie, you're kind of off to the side. You see all this happening, and you're just standing there with your shield, just like, nope. And the rest of you are thrown back. Will everybody please roll me a d6 right now?
Yeah. 5.
5. Oh gosh. 5, 5, 6, 3, and a 1. Okie dokie. So Talbot, after the strike, stands up and is still brandishing both the axes. Realize, hey, I just got hit. Turns directly at you, Zakar,
Hell yeah.
and you literally see him take both the axes and shift them into blasters, like one-handed, just go. He aims them direct. God dang it! He aims them directly at you. Please roll me 2d6.
Ooh, damn. Ooh, okay. You want the combined totals or the separate numbers?
Combine.
9.
This is gonna hurt. Part 2.
Okay. Zakar, as you see him aim, you feel a very calming wind come over you, and so do everybody else does except Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
This was not what the main roll was for. That was for something else. Jamie, you don't feel a calming wind come over you, but everybody else does. You're protected by your shield. So, the calming wind, especially for you, Zakar, it makes you feel like nothing matters. Like you are completely aloof. Like this giant werewolf aiming 2 giant rifles at you doesn't matter. Okay, that's
okay.
Everybody else, after taking you three, after taking that damage, it yeah, you're hurting, but it honestly, in your mind, you feel fine.
They hit you with the apathy they did.
Alright, Jamie, you were the only one it doesn't affect.
You got it right there, boss.
You immediately see above, because you got your shield, and you feel a presence above you, and you see a giant looming shadow that you can't really make out. Roll me a d6, please.
No smas, my man.
Alright, you can't really make it out. So you just see a giant looming shadow. You don't have any, you don't know that they're feeling relieved or anything like that. Talbot fires at you, Zakar. Roll me 2 more d6.
Okay. Combined total is 8.
Okay. As he fires at you, your 8 allows you a move.
I will shadow step to the left. So it's like a blink, like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured that's what a shadow step. So you're just gonna go like, ah.
Yeah,
just step to the left.
And bring it back now, y'all.
Just,
One hop this time.
So you were able to shadow step, and both his shots miss.
Mm-hmm.
As they miss, they blow up again the ship that is behind his ship. The large explosion causes this thing above all of you that none of the rest of you notice. Jamie, this thing above you, this thing you can't make out, starts to fall. This is where your rolls came in earlier. Xander and Mogar, you guys realize that something's coming down on you and you're able to move. Jackie, I apologize, you don't see this. So, Mogar and Xander, what do you guys want to do?
Can I look up to see what it is?
I was going to do the same.
Roll me a d6.
Both of us?
Yes. Alright, 5.
Throw the 1. Oh.
Okay. Mogar, you do not see it, but you do not see what it is. Xander, you kind of see what it is, only because you were supposed to, if the only way you were actually going to see it is a pure 6. But due to what it is, you kind of can make it out, and it looks like a giant slab of earth.
Gab, is that you?
That's what I was about to say. so like a just
Slab of earth.
like somebody just.
Think Final Fantasy X Ifrit, TM.
Oh shit! Oh, like a chunk of the earth.
Chunk. Yes.
Oh.
And it's falling. Jackie, please roll me 2d6.
Jackie.
You're not expecting this.
Jackie did.
Get impaled.
6.
Oh.
Oh, the 6. Okay, I'm not even gonna roll that then. As it comes down, you were able to narrowly dodge out of the way of this giant slab. It lands. The slab lands and just caves in the earth, causing a tremor that actually knocks Jamie and Talbot over. Jamie, it knocks you over, 1, because you didn't know what it was, and 2, because this calming wave was not over you.
Okay.
I'm giving explanations, that's why I'm going through the motions. Alright,
Cool.
so as this hits, Zakar, you have shadow stepped to the left. Now see that Talbot has fallen over. Mogar, you moved, but you couldn't make out what it was. And Xander, you moved out of the way and you fall with a giant slab of earth. All of you here, as the slab of earth hits, this wasn't supposed to hit there.
Familiar voice?
Yes.
Is that his voice?
No. You would know this voice as, only you, Xander, would know this voice as Guy.
Okay. Oh.
She may be Gaia, but what I'm hearing is bitch be a bad shot. Fucking didn't put her where the fuck she wanted. She is the goddamn earth.
Okay, so I'm
No,
gonna
fuck you me.
go Gaia.
Yes.
Thanks for the help, but you kind. What's happening?
Purification.
I've watched
All
Weights.
of you hear this, by the way.
Oh,
well,
he's not crazy man talking to himself.
so I would say as this conversation is progressing, or even after she was done talking, I wanted to go over to Talbot and attempt to imprison him with an ability.
What do you want to do?
It's just going to be called shadow imprisonment, and it's pretty much how the move works. It's literally just, well, imagine shadow handcuffs. That's pretty much what it is.
It's handcuffed.
Well, it's like bindings, you know. Like is he laying on the ground?
Yeah. Well, I'm just making sure
Yeah.
what
No,
form
okay.
you're wanting it to take.
Okay. Well, if he's on the ground,
Yeah, he's not passed out, but he got knocked and he's
Okay. So darkness rings that like keep his arms in like this, like three rings, like 1, 2, 3, and it's meant to constrict the upper half.
Roll me 3d6.
Okay. Holy shit!
Fuck.
16.
Yeah. It gets him. Asshole. Yes, it gets him. Yes, you imprison him, or not imprison, but he's trapped there for the moment.
I know,
He looks up at you and he yowls, just and directly at you. You feel the force from his yell. Roll me a d6.
3.
It knocks you back. Probably about 5 feet. You stumble a little bit. He's still in chains, but it does just the force from his howl knocks you back.
Okay, and then after that, I would hear guys saying purification.
Yes, everybody
Okay.
would hear Gaia say purification.
Okay.
Xander, do you want to say anything to Gaia, or does anybody want to say anything to Gaia?
Of what?
Okay. Ooh.
Of who?
I have seen
Why?
way too many corrupt people in my life say those exact words and never meaning the greatest thing ever.
Calm down, Russian. And she literally, you see her take form. All of you see a very voluptuous woman take form on top of the rock, and she literally raises her hands and brings them down. As she does this, all of your relics, yeah, like that hand right there, just, all of that. The hands of Gaia, and then the wiener of Hades. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yes, okay, we're back.
Did you have to say it that way?
Yes, I did.
The wiener of Hades.
The wiener of Hades.
Okay.
The wiener of Hades.
Okay, so as she forms, she raises her hands. All of you see your relics pull out. You are all demorphed. Instantly
shit.
demorphed.
That's not good.
Okay.
And all your relics, all of them, start to float in front of you.
Oof. So now I'm looking at a cigar and a police badge.
And a ring.
I
Yep.
got a ring?
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah, you
about that.
did. You got your father's ring.
That you haven't used them more.
Oh, I couldn't tell if that was a real relic or as a car. Or no, it's a car. Fucking, where are my names today?
I'm not Hey, I forced you to get your first relic. I'm not forcing
It's,
you to get any more relics.
I thought it was a Zebus Pretend relic.
Nope, it's relic.
Yeah, I meant to say Zebus that time, but I just auto-filled a Z name because fuck my brain today.
So in front of all of you, your relics are floating. Gaia again begins to talk, and your relics start to even out. Basically, since I think all of you have 2 relics, most of you have 3, but all of you have at least 2. So yeah, I think the only one that has 2 is my boy.
What do you want?
That's
You want
okay.
to?
But they all start to float in front of you, and Gaia starts to speak again. Your relics have now been purified. Any chains or she doesn't stutter. I'm just trying to find the words. Any chains or restrictions on them have been lifted. Please use them to your heart's content. And she looks directly at you, Xander. You can use them together with your own or with your allies. Use them wisely, as loss is common in future. And then the rock begins to shake again. Please be careful with this one. He is not to be finagled with.
Oh, come on! You have this omnipotent being say fadangle?
Yep. And the rock starts to lift and go, and the rock stops because he's still chained, even though you're unmorphed.
Oh,
He's
God.
still held at the moment. She stops the giant boulder and looks down and goes, "You will not defeat him this time, but make sure he knows who you are." And then she vanishes into air. So, on that, I'm going to start in my left corner and ask what you guys want to do. Jackie, what do you want to do? You are demorphed and hurting pretty bad.
Yeah. So where are the relics again? Are they still floating up in the air?
All of your relics, the ones that you guys have, are floating in front of
Okay, I want to try and grab all 3 of them.
you. Okay.
All 3 of mine, anyway.
Yeah.
Let's go outside the party.
Not right now.
Yeah.
No, I just went not too long ago. Thanks, though.
I want to... Damn.
Do you want me to come back to you?
She has too
Yeah.
many options.
Okay. Xander.
And I'm going to try to speak. Well, I don't have anybody now, so I have the 3 relics in my hand now. I have the 3 coins in my hand.
Did you grab them?
I'm grabbing them, yes.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
just happen to have circle erasers that I'm using.
That's fine.
So I'm going to hold them in my hand, and I'm going to see if I can either talk to Jason or if I can get the captain to come out again. Like, hello, can anybody hear me?
Nobody answered. You hear Gaia's voice. You're on your own.
Yeah, thanks. Not sure how to fuse relics together, but thanks.
Man, you were getting sassy.
Do I
with
hear him
Almighty fighting
say
deity.
fuse together?
Yes.
I don't think she meant fusing them together. I think she meant to use them together.
So
I want to try to do this.
Okay.
Sorry for cutting you off.
No,
But
you're
I want to try to lead by example. I'm gonna take my Cowabunga relic.
Mm-hmm.
Go look at Zakara. I'm gonna hold it out and give it to him and be like, "Can I take your kunai?"
I'll make you deal.
So I'm gonna take that.
Okay, yes! Yeah, you can take my fucking... Oh, yeah, you can take the kunai, baby! Yeah, no, in a Russian accent, because I'm not yelling that in a Russian accent.
You're fine. So are you guys swapping? Are you just handing him the kunai, or are you swapping?
Okay, so I'm not going to throw the kunai at him, clearly.
He was the one you pulled it out of, so it wouldn't make a difference.
Yes, here, you can take the... Let's see if this will work. So I'll hold out the kunai to him.
Okay.
And then I will take the cowabunga. What's the cowabunga relic? Is it just a turtle shell? What the fuck is it?
I thought it was the staff.
Yeah,
It's a staff. Okay, well you held out your palm like this. I'm like, the fuck is
Oh, I
this?
can balance it.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
Uh,
we're like, all right, let's try to see if this works. He says use them together, so combat and kunai. And we saw the ninja, so the hunt is on. Shadow combat.
hey, don't steal my thunder! Relic fusion! Shadow turtle!
So which one are you using? Your
Actually,
regular
no.
one to use the turtle, or which one are you
Wait.
using?
Okay, I'm using okay, let me rephrase. I actually have a so much better. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna use the Aku relic, the Shadow relic, as well as the Cowabunga relic. The hunt is on. Relic fusion, shredding darkness.
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna do Mogar since he shouted his first. Mogar, when you do yours, you see both relics because you slam them together. When you see both relics, literally instead of like just, you see them literally touch and then do a basically.
Yang
I'm gonna
yang.
use this the meld that Ryan used in our
Intro.
opening, and they meld together. And as they meld together, and you use your headband and the kunai, correct? As they melt together, you literally, it comes out and it's a full headband with a small coin in the center, and it literally attaches to your forehead and wraps around you. Wow. You are completely morphed. You still look. I keep moving.
That's cool.
You are completely morphed into what looks like a pure ninja. The only difference is you still have your gauntlets, and you feel blindingly fast. So your whole form has changed.
Ooh.
Now, the car, as you do this, your relics literally fuse together and do the same thing. Because it's the staff and you said Aku's,
Yeah.
which is 2 balls of fire, by the way.
Yep.
And as you fuse them, the balls start spinning around the staff.
Mm-hmm.
And as they do that, the staff literally envelops itself in flame. And envelops you. Now you are standing there and you feel extremely odd. Your form hasn't changed into an outfit. You are literally standing there, and this is going to be a little weird, but you'll get this reference. You are standing there. Your hair is flames. You feel you are broad and extremely powerful, and you are surrounded. Like I said, your hair is flames, and it's long and flowing. You hail TM Chandra Nalar.
Woo, buddy! Hell yeah!
I heard that through Josh's mic.
Sorry.
Okay, Xander, do you want to continue? What are you doing?
Well, 2 thoughts. Game wise, 2
Yeah,
thoughts.
you have all seen these two basically become whole new forms.
Part of me wants to give one to Jackie,
Okay.
but the other part of me wants to see what happens if my Tridax uses tri-powers.
Okay.
Out of game dimensions.
Oh.
I'll explain at the Relic Roundtable.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wind coin
Okay.
and I'm going to go, Jackie,
Yeah.
see what you can do with this, and I'm going to toss it to her.
You're gonna toss the wind coin to her.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
Okay.
try my boomerang.
Hello. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, Jackie, roll me a d6.
Oh no. I don't want to hit him with
Is this
it.
a drop check?
Yep. You catch it. You're fine.
Are you just drinking a whole 2-liter? of
Yes, he is.
As always.
And
No.
I kind of toss
What-
my boomerang to him.
Oh, the boomerang. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to try to catch the boomerang.
Roll me a d6.
Hopefully it doesn't
It's
do
larger than your coin, so
4.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. You catch it.
Are you putting
Okay.
them together?
Okay, so I'm going to take the boomerang,
Okay.
and I have fire and water, sir.
Okay.
So, I have eruption and I have the tsunami surge.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to say Relic Fusion. Thunder from Down Under.
There you go.
Which one are you using? Are you using both?
I'm using both.
Thunder from down
Okay.
under.
Okay, that's fine.
Ooh, that's good. I like that one.
Okay, that is perfectly fine. So you're fusing all 3 of them.
Yes.
All right. As you fuse them, they warp into one what looks like the boomerang still, but it's now a split boomerang. Half of it is they both, instead of a solid boomerang or just being colored, it's actually the elements in the boomerang. One side is literally flowing waves. Flowing waves. And the other side is just like
Lava?
Yeah, magma. Alright, and as it does, it surrounds you. The boomerang starts to spin and completely envelop you. You change form. Basically, instead of you grow, you're about, I'd say probably about 15 feet tall now. And imagine, from Hercules, TM, the Titans from the animated series.
Woo!
You look like the Magma Titan on one side and the Tornado Titan on the other. And you are full Titan form, 15 foot tall.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Jackie.
Okay. Okay. The hunt is on. Relic fusion. Tomahawk tornado.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. As you fuse both of them again, they twist and swirl, and your tomahawk literally becomes enveloped in wind and turns just like Xander's did into basically a wind tomahawk you were holding in your hand. It literally envelops your entire body, and you are now standing there in fully armored. You look. I'm trying to explain this the best way I can. Just a second. You look like imagine a full like Navajo tribal chief, like full headdress and everything, but you are fully armored to the teeth in wind, and literally it looks like a I wouldn't call it a lightning, but basically tornado as your armor. Like literally just wind spinning completely around you in armor. I'm trying to think of a show that kind of shows it better, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But you are fully armored out, and you have the big head.
And I say that in character.
Ooh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Now, Jamie.
I'm gonna take the badge and the ring, and I'm gonna say, "The hunt is on. Noir Descendancy, unleash." I'm gonna.
Oh, that gave me chills. Ah, shit.
Hell yeah.
As they fuse together and shift, they shift your badge, since it's your core, your badge and your ring shift together, and it becomes a full-on ring that literally slides on your finger, and you're enveloped in not darkness, in very vibrant and colorful colors. He said descendancy, so this doesn't just take in noir.
Okay.
It has black mixed in, but you literally lose the full armored look and the trench coat. You look like a 70s hippie. You are on like big old fluffy pants, like full, like you look like you have done way too much weed, and are standing there fully decked out in all 70s vibrant rainbow colors.
As I look around and see, I'm just gonna be like Ruby.
You now both your snub-nosed pistols have transformed.
Did this man just say transformed?
Yes, I said transformed.
This man just say
Transformed. And they're still snub-nosed, but they look more malleable. I'll say that, if that makes any sense. And I'll leave it at that. At this time, you have all transformed. The rest of the relics that were left basically just went back into your crotch pocket. Yes.
Crotch pockets!
And about this time, Talbot breaks free of his chains, turns to you and howls, because you were all around in the same vicinity, and he was just kind of over on the ground. This will begin. This is probably going to be a very quick combat, sadly, but this is going to be in our combat. So will everybody please roll a d6?
Yep. 2.
He thinks that we think that means we're gonna kick his ass really quick, but I think we're just gonna get our ass blasted.
5, 2, 6, 4, 2. Alright. So 6, that means Jamie, you are leading us off.
Come on, Reading Rainbow, lead the way.
I'm going to groove my way on over closer to Talbot.
The more you know.
And I'm gonna shoot him with the gun, just see what it does.
You're just gonna like straight up just pull up and fire?
No, not pull up. Groove on over. There you go.
How close are you getting to Talbot?
How far am I from him presently?
You're all like, you all be probably about 15 to 20 feet away.
I'm gonna close into like maybe 9 or 10 feet and then shoot him.
Okay. Roll me 3d6, please.
Oh, you fucking would too.
Expect me not to have you roll when you fire at someone?
No, you would pick more dice than I had out. Oh wow, that was an Elvira roll if I ever saw it. On 3 dice, I rolled a 5.
Ouch. So as you fire at Talbot, he's up by now. You fire and it literally hits and bounces off. But as it bounces off, it hits the ground and creates 3 flowers.
Oh yes, I'm all about this. Okay.
Who are you passing to?
Zakar, because he's beneath me on my screen.
Zakar.
Oh, okay. So,
What are you doing?
so Talbot is running towards us, and Jamie just shot at him.
He's not. He just stood up. He's not running yet.
Oh. Okay. So while Jamie was taking their turn, I was actually looking up a couple of things to make sure I was doing this correctly. I was actually watching some videos on mute because I had to think about how I was going to do this. So you said I had the staff. It's engulfed in flames, and am I just wearing my normal suit, or has anything about the suit itself changed aesthetically?
You look like a male Chanda.
A male Chandra. Okay.
Like
Damn.
full, like yeah.
You have a penchant for fire and like to burn things.
Yeah. So I will run at him at top speed. Do I leave flames behind me now? Could that be
Yes.
pretty cool? Oh
Yes.
fuck yeah! So I'm gonna like run him as fast as I possibly can, and then I'm actually not gonna do anything super special. I'm just going to lift the staff up and just bring it down with all the force that I have.
Okay, on him or around?
Yeah, like crack.
Oh, you're just trying to bring it down on his head.
Yeah.
All right, roll me 3d6.
Okay. In total, that's an 11.
That's an 11.
Yep.
All right. As you bring it down, you bring it literally straight down on him. It does hit him and it kind of shocks him back. Roll me 3d6 again for damage.
12.
Alright, 12 damage to him. Awesome.
And then as the hit connects, I do, as a reaction, kick off him and backflip and land at least 10 feet away.
Alright, so you're hitting in the back end, right?
And then kick off of him, and then
Yeah, alright. Roll me a d6 for the kick, the backflip.
4.
4? Alright, that's fine. As you did that, you did leave a small, basically flame imprint of the staff right in the middle of the forehead.
Okay.
And you were able to land. Who are you passing to?
Mogar.
Mr. Mogar.
Alright. So you said that I feel extremely fast, right?
Yes.
Since the relic is part of TM Naruto, could I try to clone?
You can attempt. You can always attempt to do stuff.
Yeah, well, if I can't, then I was just gonna see if I can like run as fast as possible to like project 2 images at once.
You can attempt. You gotta roll for everything you do.
Right. I was just trying to explain what I was gonna be doing.
No,
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah.
perfectly fine. You gotta choose one or the other, though. What do you want to do?
Do you want to create after images or actual clones for combat?
Yes.
Clones
Okay.
for combat.
Okay, that's going to be... Okay, so for those who don't know, if you've never watched Naruto a day in your fucking life, essentially, it's physical clones, but if they take enough damage, they...
Yeah.
But it does, depending on the person, the first time that a lot of people have tried using Shadow Clone Jutsu, the side effects are limited to vomiting and being knocked out. So
what do you want to do?
no, I was explaining to the viewers. I'm sure Kyle knows that.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm asking Kyle what he wants to do. I need a final.
But not limited to.
Yeah, clone.
Roll me. How many clones do you want to make?
Since it's the first time, just one. Only
Just
the
want to create one. Okay, roll me 1d6.
This man's gonna create like a blob.
Don't you curse me with an Alpine roll.
Father. Oh, did you get a 6? Did you get a 6?
You were able to focus long enough to create a clone of yourself. Yes. Now you have lost your attack, but you still have your movement.
Well, I'm gonna look at the clone, just gonna nod, and me physically, like use the speed and get behind Talbot as quick as possible.
Both you and your clone, or just you?
No, just
okay. That is fine. You were able to and speed behind Talbot. Who are you passing to?
Xander.
Talbot, good guys, Xander, and Jack. Xander.
Okay.
Shall we see what your Titan ass is doing?
Well, what am I holding? Do I have the different boomerangs, or am I holding the tridents?
You were holding the trident.
Is it as big as I am too?
Yeah, I would say
enlarged?
yes. I would say yes. The center is shifting, like it doesn't know what to do. So.
Okay. Okay. So, what I want to do is, can I try to focus the magma to the left prong and the waves to the right prong?
It would take basically your attack motion to focus, just like his clone.
Okay. All right. So then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the staff. I'm going to take it towards Talbot, and I'm going to do a tectonic surge.
Okay.
Slam it and do a tectonic surge towards Talbot.
Okay. Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all.
Are you moving any, or are you slamming the ground? What are you doing? Kind of describe this to me.
So I want to step towards Talbot.
Okay.
But I don't. Dude, this is where I'm at. I don't want to do that because I know that I could see everybody else around him.
Right.
So
That's why I asked what you want to do beforehand.
I'm going to try and conjure a large molten rock, but as the magma forms, I want the water to form around it, like how magma hardens so fast with water. And I want to hurl that towards Talbot.
You want to hurl a magmatic rock at Talbot.
Yes, so magmatic cannonball.
Roll me a d6 for the magmatic cannonball creation. And I will let you throw it since it's a projectile, basically.
5.
Alright, that's fine. You create it. And you want to hurl it at him? 3d6.
That is 6, 11, 13.
Alright. As you hurl it at him... Oof, I'm sorry. He still reeled a little bit by the staff to the forehead, so it does hit him. But he only takes half damage from it. So please roll your 3d6 damage.
8.
8. Nice. Who are you passing it to?
Good guys,
I'm passing it to the good guys. Okie dokie.
whoever they may be.
So, as all of this is going on, stuff has shifted. Ray Raven does get up, and all of you would see a ginormous gash from chest to literally the top of her face. Like her skin is hanging off. She looks torn apart. And she literally looks around at you guys, and she's trying to hold herself together, and you hear a hellish screech.
Mm-hmm.
She immediately opens her wings and flies directly at Talbot.
I'm not going to stop her.
You're what?
I'm not going to stop her.
Alright, then I will give everybody a reaction if they want to do something. Not to attack Talbot, but if they want to try to move, basically a movement action.
I'm gonna step back a little bit.
Okay.
I'll move
Xander?
out of the way.
Move out of the way. Okay. You were already back a little bit, so but that's yeah. Mogar?
So as I see that it's about to happen, I'm just like lean over to like where I could see my clone. I'm gonna be like, we're both just gonna move.
Nod. Jackie?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over, and I'm like really surprised and impressed that
Okay.
she's not the bitch that I thought she might have been.
Zakar?
So, it's only a movement action, right?
Yeah.
I'll move back another 15 feet.
You're gonna kind of like backflip or just
Yeah, I'll like backflip and go, like, I'll do like one of those superhero backflips. Like, it looks like a backflip, but I just went like 20 feet behind me.
there's a whoa, and you just see flames going. Whee.
Yes,
She's
essentially.
gonna do the superhero landing. So
No.
cool.
As she flies at Talbot, she literally is directly at him. Talbot realizes she's flying at him, and extends and slashes. She completely is severed in half.
Oof.
You see her fly through where he is he slashes, and it's blinding. Like, you guys don't even realize what has happened, and both sides of her just go, and her body starts to dissolve into basically ashes and embers.
Oh, that's fucking gory, and I love it.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Alright.
The good guys are gonna pass it to Jay.
Okay. Seeing this, I'm now pissed. So, I'm gonna very quickly, I want to start to spin like a twister, and then attempt to go straight down into the ground, and then come back up like right under Talbot.
Okay.
And the whole time I've got my tomahawk,
Okay.
and it's gonna be like repeatedly slashing at him.
What part are you going for? His legs, or are you going for his dangly bits?
Whatever comes up.
When
Coming out from
offered,
under him.
Yeah.
The wolf.
when offered the dangly bits, always go for the dangly bits.
Yeah.
Alright, so please roll me a d6 to see if you can drill.
No, I can't.
Oh, you go to drive into the ground, and you start to, but it seems like you can't really. I will give you another action. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna start doing this and attempt to get him off the ground or discombobulated.
As you do, you grab his attention. Like, he is very confused at why you're just shaking tomahawk. So you got his attention at least. You can't get him off the ground or anything, but you do have his attention. Who are
Which
you,
name
are
never
you, are
heard
you
of the
passing?
tomahawk
Well,
chopper.
the bad guys are the only ones left.
Yeah.
Alright. But before it passes the bad guys, I'm passing it back as like literally moments after Ray Raven has been diced in half and is basically dissolving, all of you hear two different, very distinct yells. One is a howl of pain from a far-off distance, and one is a ear-piercing, like banshee screech.
Something like people fucking screaming shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna scream, but I'm describing it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Now it's the bad guys. Talbot, after you now have his attention, literally takes both his axes, slams them into the ground, throws them, and starts to charge at you. Please roll me 2d6. Jack, since you had his attention.
Fucking bitch. Okay, 6.
You rolled a 6?
Yeah.
What are your separate? What are the separate?
1, 5.
Okay. That's what I thought they were, but I was making sure. You said son of a bitch, so one of them had to be a 1.
Yeah.
So, as he's running at you, all of you please roll me 1d6 right now.
5.
5? Alright. 6? 6? 6? Ryan got a 1. Dang. Okay.
I can tell by the face.
All of you aren't stunned, but you guys feel your whole bodies kind of tighten up immediately. Like you guys, you feel something and your whole body's tightening up. Xander, you were knocked out. Your body tightens up so quickly that you pass out.
15-foot tumble.
And you demorph.
Oh shit. Okay.
The reason your bodies tighten up is because from both directions, and Xander, you would see this right before you pass out. All of you see a giant wolf running from one side, and what looks like a very pissed off bat from the other. As they come from both sides, Talbot is still heading directly towards you, Jackie. You are now basically frozen in place. You can't do anything. But as this comes, you see the wolf jump and the bat fly low. The wolf completely takes the top half of Talbot off and shreds, whereas the bat takes both his legs and flies up.
Oh
shit. Oh damn. This episode
Completely tearing in half Talbot.
Well, good.
Damn.
Fuck him anyway.
You are all relieved, and you feel like you guys loosen up, and all of you demorph. Not by choice. You feel, like I said, you guys feel relaxed a little bit, and you all demorph.
Okay.
Xander, you wake up. You pass out for a minute. As all of you demorph, you now only have, as you look down, you only have one of the relics that you guys used to fuse, which would be yours. So, Jackie, you would only have the tomahawk. Xander, you would only have one of the coins. Jamie, you would only have your badge.
Ooh, I lost the ring. Good.
Mogar, you obviously would only have your headband. And Zakar, you would only have 2 fiery balls.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Coin do I have?
Fireballs, my dude.
I need to go to the doctor for it.
I will let you choose.
I have the eruption one.
Okay. Alright, so as everything settles down, you guys all realize that you only have one of the relics that you guys have used. And the wolf and the bat have not basically circled around and come back yet. So I'm giving this just a few moments for you guys to discuss, realize, basically you guys are unmorphed and realize what's going on.
Oh, shit.
All right.
So
We'll start with we'll start with Mogar. I'll go in order, so it's not.
Zakar, check to see if you got your Q&I back. I'm gonna do the same and see if I can.
Yeah, I'll start examining.
back.
No, the only relics that I have left are my shadow relic.
I only have my combat. Did we just waste and sacrifice our relic?
No, I don't think
without
our relic.
knowing?
I don't think our relics are gone. Permanently, anyways. This, in the process of demorphing, it felt forced. It felt odd. Xander's still knocked out, right?
No, I'm awake now.
Xander's awake, but on the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Jackie, check on Xander. Shit.
Jackie just goes, yes.
Oh, it was Jackie. Okay.
Yes, Jackie.
I didn't hear that.
No, you're good.
Sorry, I was like, Jackie, could you go check on Xander? I'm sorry.
Xander, man. Are you missing one?
I'm missing 2.
Yeah, because I don't have your card.
I don't have my original relic anymore. I only have the eruption one.
Jamie, what are you saying?
Jamie in his social graces is gonna be like, did y'all see that weird hippie shit?
The flowers, yeah, that was cool.
The
That
flowers
was-
are still there, by the way.
That was lame as fuck. I didn't even get to do anything cool with it. I had me dressed up like a fucking go-go girl. Didn't even
And
fucking do
I hear Go Girl. I look up at Jamie. I'm like, yeah, you flipping second of it.
I'm sorry, what? I coughed. I couldn't hear you.
And I said you loved every flipping second of it.
I mean, it was a nice change of pace. But anyway, I lost the ring my father had, which apparently was a relic as well.
You okay, Zakar?
He's about to get deep web napped.
I was gonna say he was very confused. So, as like I said, all that happens. You guys realize you don't have several of your relics, that were used to fuse. Both of the wolf and the bat, they reform, and there are 2 figures that start walking towards you from opposite sides.
Hello?
The figure that had been a wolf in turn goes, "What's up?"
Oh god, no.
Brian?
Hello?
How do you know me?
Sorry. I was a huge fan of the show, and I followed you guys a lot. How'd you get out of the mirror world?
He shrugs his shoulders and goes, "I'm not really sure."
We were trying to find a way to save you guys from there, and we misjudged and thought your daughter was bad. So I'm sorry.
You say daughter, and he immediately realizes what just happened and turns and runs to her body. And the other person coming from the other way, the female, doesn't even pay you guys any mind and just runs to the other side of the
As Ryan runs towards the dead body, Jamie's gonna go, to be fair, she did try to stab me, so...
At that moment, I'm going to punch Jamie in the arm as hard as I possibly can.
Roll a
Boom!
Can I dodge?
Both you roll a d6, roll off.
5.
Oh, nope, rolled the big 2.
You were able to sock Jamie in the arm.
They just lost a child. Shut the fuck up.
That child tried to murder me.
That
Why are we all of a sudden pretending she's a martyr?
Because she tried saving us at the very end, you self-centered prick!
Self-centered, yeah. Worried about myself. Being stabbed and shit. She nearly murdered my butler.
Nearly is the key word there!
Oh, just because you nearly ended a life doesn't mean you're a fucking good guy. And I'm gonna hit back.
Jamie, roll a d6.
Jamie has to roll D6!
But before you go to hit him, roll a d6.
Oh damn.
I rolled a 3 because my rolls are awesome tonight.
That doesn't beat it. The as you two are basically getting in a yelling match, the female that is bent over the other part looks up immediately and with a blink, Jamie, she has you by the throat and goes, "You're coming with me."
As I get picked up, I want to say, this whole being abused shit is getting really old.
At that time, as this person has you by the throat, Ryan looks up and goes, "Elvira, don't." As he says that, the cloud again comes over you, or the giant shade, basically, the giant rock comes over you, and all of you pass out and black out, and that is the end of our episode.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
That is the
I
end
like
of our
that.
fifth season finale.
I would also like to make a mention really quick. Sorry if you guys hear drilling and shit in the background. They're apparently here right now doing fucking renovations at 9:30 at night, so...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, this late at night, good lord.
Yeah,
They were supposed to be here at 5:45.
Josh, check your messages, because I need to know if I'm tripping out or if I'm really seeing this. Like, I swear to God, that's what I'm seeing right now. Well, okay, well, what the GM doing this? Hello, welcome to the Relic Roundtable. I had to message the GM about this because, okay, so for context, guys, I think there's a dead animal in our kitchen, and I'm not sure if I'm seeing this or if I'm hallucinating, because it looks like it.
It's insulation.
Oh. Okay. No, dead ass. When I was looking at the very last bit of the episode, I thought there was a dead animal in there. It looked like a fucking deer. From here, it literally looks like a deer's pelt spread across the fucking floor.
Hello, everybody.
No,
Random
no,
deer
no.
coming in.
I mean, at least they're there.
Alright, so welcome to Relic Roundtable. Does anybody have any questions?
You're just killing everybody off, aren't you?
Ryan tonight.
Do what?
This is the fuck with Ryan's emotions tonight.
No, Ryan killed somebody, so he's in the game.
Man, so what you said, what Ryan and Elvira did, that's what I was gonna do with my cologne. I was gonna do the high-low. You're like, nope, that wasted your attack move. I'm like, mother.
No, I can tell you right now, you would have got the next round had we had a little bit more time. But on top of that, you wouldn't have been able to do it to Talbot. You got to remember, with Talbot, I was rolling more dice with him than I was with Zip. So a lot of his defense, like, he took damage, just not a lot. So, and put that into perspective of how strong Elvira and Ryan are now. They were able to take him out in basically one attack.
Ridiculous.
That was
Fucking ridiculous.
So did everybody have fun on the mid-season finale?
Oh god, you're a bastard.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to our relics?
Well, one or two people knew what was going to happen out of character, but I'm glad they didn't the game. But yes, at least for the moment, you guys have lost your relic.
Oh, you're a
So
bitch.
the relics when you use a relic to fuse, you do not gain it back immediately. I will tell you outside of game, and it'll be explained at the very beginning of next episode, so I can do this. The relics, basically, what happens when you fuse them and unfuse, one of them or in Ryan's case, which is why, or Xander's case, which is why I cringed when he did it, they get sent off into the universe, or into the to the rest of the earth. So you guys can find them again.
Oh my god, you bastard. I fucking hate you so much. I know that's the price we pay for great power. I get it.
And the reason you were demorphed is because they have a time limit. When you fuse, they have a time limit.
I wondered that myself.
See, I was kind of hoping when I was like shredding darkness, you'd make me look like fucking Shredder or some shit.
I fucking love it.
But man, fucking, I liked how that's a great stipulation though. Like normally, whenever people receive like dope ass powers, like you can use it, and then you can use it for as long as you would like.
Yeah. So
And then somehow,
no,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I cut you off. Go.
I was gonna say because like in the event like that happens, like we got these dope ass powers. I'll use Digimon for an example.
Yeah.
It's like I got this new Digiform, like I'm an ultimate now, and then a Mega comes on Mega comes out of nowhere and just slaps the shit out of him. It's like, now we're gonna get Mega form. What do we do?
Robin, I want to deeply apologize to you for your form. My brain just shat on me, so I couldn't think of a lot. Same with you, Jamie, because I was ready for any of the other people to help you out. You just grabbed two of yours, and I'm like, shit. So I'm like, you want to be pretty it up.
Jamie wasn't going to be asking for that.
The part will be explained because before any of you asked it, Talbot being alive will be explained.
So when we were about to fuse, I'm gonna explain this to chat and all that.
Okay.
When I went, don't forget about dimensions. This was a separate. This was a separate RP, and Ryan's character took all the power for himself instead of divvying it out to the team. So love you, Ryan.
Yeah, and look what happened. It still happened.
Pretty much, yeah. And also, we did forget chat spending points for Zakar trying to make a food weapon.
I couldn't find I'll put it in the next episode. I've already got it written down.
Yeah, because it's a funny thing, but with how like the tone of this episode was going, it would have been imperative for us to keep moving forward at the pace that we were instead of trying to throw that in there.
Yeah. So Dave, right? Yeah,
David.
I will get your points spent next episode. I promise. I have it written down.
What was
Make sure we didn't forget.
The points thing.
Yeah, he spent. The car has to make a food weapon.
Yeah, because of his fascination and obsession with snacks, he has to make a weapon out of food now. By that, I mean, like, getting a stale piece of bread and beating the shit out of an enemy. Or, like, a jar of mayonnaise. Can I get a jar of mayonnaise? Can I just use that? Can I yeet that out of somebody?
Yeet a jar of mayonnaise?
Can me and Kowalski team up and do, like, a yeet cannon mayonnaise thing?
Yeet the mayonnaise! Fire! So does anybody else, especially Zakar, because he obviously got mad at me this episode, does anybody have any more questions? Or does chat, because I can't see chat right now.
Look. Nothing.
What was the Ice-T reference?
Yeah, the
Oh.
ice.
Yes. There is an old movie that Ice-T is in that basically he was, not to give the whole thing away, but at the beginning he's a loner on the street, he's got dreads and stuff, and some guys say, hey, we'll pay you, you just gotta come on this trip with us, we'll pay you like thousands of dollars to come with us, and he becomes hunted. They hunt humans. And what happens is during the movie, Ice-T goes back to the shed that they start at, he stumbles into a room that they have all of the other people they've hunted their heads in glass jars.
Oh.
Brody.
Yes. It is a very, very good movie if you guys are ever, I'm just trying to find the name of it, if you guys are ever able to watch it.
Isn't it like the most dangerous game?
Surviving the game.
That's what it reminded me of. I was like, wait, I know that.
and it's got this name you won't know, Rutger Hauer, but the biggest one you would know is it's got Gary Busey.
Oh God.
It also has
Oh God, Gary Busey.
it also has John C. McGinley in it, which if you don't know that name is from Scrubs as what's his name, Doctor.
Oh,
There's a lot of doctors.
The-
There's a lot of
Hey,
doctors.
talking about the asshole doctor, Perry.
Yes, the asshole.
Perry.
Yeah, Perry. Yes.
Let's say that I'm a fucking Scrubs fanboy. The fuck?
Yeah. This was made in '94, so John C. McGinley is really young, and so is Ice-T, obviously. But any more questions?
Is it Ice-T or Ice Cube that is on Special Victims Unit?
SVU.
Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Yeah.
That is Ice-T. Okay, I get my ISIS confused.
Yeah.
One goes,
So do
one
meth
goes-
heads.
One goes NT and one is T.
Alright, if you guys don't need me, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Because-
I'm saying,
Yeah,
so
you
that
feel.
I get any more questions?
Nope. Yeah, he's dying.
Yeah, he is. All right, so that is the end of Relic Round Hunters. Round
Relic
Hunters.
Relic Ground Hunters, everyone.
I hope everybody had fun tonight. Please join us in 2 weeks when we'll be back, because we will not be here next week, and see what the beginning of the second half of the season holds.
And
Please
I'll roll
hit that
that.
beautiful ending music.
Yeah.